So today we are talking about this. This is the Analog 3D, and we are fortunate this thing exists. So thank you to Analog for creating this. I absolutely love what you guys are doing. Please keep up the good work. Now, first impressions, I'm going to go ahead and say this is hands down the best way to play Nintendo 64 games. And I'm saying it's even better than the original hardware, right? I mean, that's crazy to say that these guys made a better Nintendo console, right? Now, this thing works out of the box. It's extremely affordable. It's only like I think $270 for the entire console. You don't have to pay for like expensive, soldering or any crazy peripherals. I mean, this thing is just amazing. You just take it out of the box, plug it in, and off you go. Now, real quick, first off, the HDMI, you need the proper HDMI cable that can output in 4K. I think is what this thing needs. I try to connect it using my Nintendo Switch to cable or HDMI cable. It didn't work. But when I plugged in the HDMI cable that came with the PS5 Pro, no issues. So keep that in mind when you're setting this up. The second thing to call out during the setup is controllers. Have your controllers ready to go. Okay. This is the Retro Fighters Brawler 64 controller. I bought this thing years ago. I bought it mainly for the Nintendo Switch One because you can play Nintendo 64 games on that machine, right? Anyways, this controller is not compatible with the Analog 3D. And I tried to connect it using cables. I kind of gave up and then I looked online and everyone said the same thing. It just doesn't work. So that's number one. Now, what I'm hearing that does work is the Nintendo 64 controller that Nintendo made for the Nintendo Switch. I heard it's compatible. I tried to find my controller and I couldn't find it. So, and then the other thing too, this controller doesn't have a space for like the Rumble pack or the save pack. So I kind of gave up. So I actually went and I found my original Nintendo 64 console and I pulled out that controller that I haven't touched in like, decades, right? Plugged it in and it worked great. So that's what I ended up using to play these games. It's the OG controller, and it worked great. So keep that in mind when you're ready to plug this in. Have your controllers ready. Next, let's talk about the OS. Now, the OS that comes on this thing, I don't know how to feel about it, right? At first, I didn't like it just because I kind of want to be able to turn on the console and go straight to the game. But this does allow you to customize every single cartridge you include. It does allow you to customize it, which is nice. Now, I think the way to fix this is give us the ability to jump straight into the cartridge and skipping this step, and give us a global option to customize every single cart the exact same way. I think that would make, the OS a lot better. So that was one of the things that I found annoying. You just kind of had to configure each cart on every game. For me to not include scanlines, right? Again, not the end of the world, but it'd be nice to have a global setting. The other thing that also kind of stood out is the OS has a date and time. And right now it's currently displaying the 15th of December, 2024. For whatever reason, I could not find the option to change the date on that. And I was like, whatever, I'll just leave it there. Again, it would be nice to be able to change that, but not the end of the world. Now, on a positive note, you know what I noticed about making this video and kind of going through all the different games and all the settings is I kind of forgot how much fun these games are, right? For example, there's no manipulation bar like the games we have today, right? You know how the games that we play today have like an experience bar or they'll give you like random loot just to kind of make you happy. These games have none of that. Yeah, these games are just straight up fun. And and it was really easy to record this video because when I sat with every single game, you just kind of start losing track of time, right? There's no like you're not pausing to see who's online, you're not checking like there's no DLC. Like the entire game is here. I don't know, it's nice. It was really, really like it was really chill. Like it was such a good vibe to just sit down and play these old school games. And that was it. You just kind of get lost, while you start playing these games. I don't know how to describe it. So it was kind of interesting compared to my other videos that I make on this channel. All right, on to one of the most important questions, of course, is should you buy an analog 3D, right? Who is this for? So my first response is 100% yes. Pick it up. You're not going to regret it. Um, you're going to enjoy the console for sure. So if you grew up playing Nintendo 64 games or you still have them, 100% pick up the console. You're going to love it, right? Another interesting thing that I kind of found out recently is someone did a survey online and I saw the headline and it said 16% of gamers in the US, they still play on a retro console, right? And that's a big 16%. That's a lot of people, right? It's in the millions, right? When you think about it. And so I kind of understand why, right? With games like this, they're just super addictive, they're fun, they're just fantastic games. So yeah, I'm gonna say go ahead and pick up the console. Please do not buy the console from a scalper. I checked online. Man, those things are going for like 500 bucks from a scalper. Don't buy it from them. Those guys, they just picked up the console because they just want to flip it. Tomorrow, November the 24th, Analog is having another set of consoles that are being sold. Just buy it directly from the company. This company, Analog, if there's a lot of hype for their console, they will continue to release batches and batches. So I kind of like that. So support Analog that way if you can. Don't buy from scalpers. But anyways, yeah, I think you'll enjoy the console for sure. All right, that is all I have for this video. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. I'm kind of curious. Let me know if you picked it up. I hope you're enjoying it. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care.
Give you